So as many of you know, I am home in New Zealand this month, and I thought I would take the opportunity to do a New Zealand junk food haul with my friend Brigida.
Hi!
We are quite the junk food fans, and we're going to use our expertise to take you through some of the kind of crazy New Zealand junk food that we get over here, because it is a little bit weird. We are going to be trying for the very first time this L&P, lemon and pyroa, with chili and lime, which kind of sounds disgusting. Yeah. So stick around to the end if you want to see our reactions to that.
So the first one we're going to take you through is Marmite. This is a thick, black, salty spread, which sounds pretty disgusting. But I think the problem most non-New Zealanders have is that they don't eat it right. So you see other people maybe taking a spoonful or like slathering it on their sandwich or toast. Don't do that. It will be gross. So we're going to show you how to actually eat it like a Kiwi.
Just take the tiniest little bit, like a really small amount. So you're looking at around this much Marmite on your piece of toast, and basically it's just a salty treat, really.
Yeah. What more could you want in a toast?
You basically just taste the butter. A little hit of something extra. It is different to the Marmite in the UK, so as you can see it's really pitch black, like it's you can't see through it at all. And in Australia they've got Vegemite, which is atrocious.
Not the same.
It is not
all.
The same.
They don't know what
No
they're
offense, Aussie. So the next thing we wanted to show you guys is a very classic New Zealand ice cream, which is Goody gumdrops.
So it's like a bubble gum flavoured ice cream with gumdrops throughout it, which are like hard kind of fruit jellies covered in sugar.
Yeah, winning combinations in New Zealand. We just know how to put random stuff together.
It's so good.
There's no other way to describe it than bubble gum, eh? That flavour. It just tastes like
lollies.
Like lollies. It's delicious. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Alright, so up next we've got a classic Kiwi dip. It's very New Zealand summer.
Source of national pride.
Dip into summer.
Dip into summer. The original Kiwi dip. This is to dip your chips in.
So it doesn't come as one item.
No.
You have to buy it separately. So we've got a can of reduced cream.
Yep.
And
who knows what that is.
A sachet of onion soup.
Like onion soup. So you can either use it to make onion soup,
but nobody does.
But no one does.
Yeah. Advertising.
Pour in your onion soup mixture. And you're just going to mix it up. So it just becomes like a white creamy dip. This is like the Kiwi summer classic. This is the starter before the main meal. Classic.
Which we're going to finish right now.
Cool. So many people who have travelled to New Zealand would have heard of this already. This is our kind of national drink, which is called L&P, and it stands for lemon and pyroa. And Pyroa is actually a small town in the North Island of New Zealand, and they have natural spring water. And the concept is that it's taken the water from the springs, put some soda in it, and added some lemon, and it's created L&P.
I mean, it's delicious.
That's point one.
Yeah. It's kind of a hard taste to explain. Like, it's quite a unique taste. I guess it's lemony, but
not like lemonade.
Yeah.
It's just really refreshing. Great summer beverage.
Yeah.
For all. And that reminds me that we're going to have to drink it, though, with chili and lime. Last year, I think it was.
I think so.
They released this famous jelly tip block, which was so hard to get your hands on when it first came out. It was sold out nationwide, hey? But basically, the original ice cream was vanilla ice cream with red raspberry jelly on top, coated all in a thin layer of chocolate shell. So I've had my French colleagues try some of this, and they were like, oh, it's so sweet. You've got the vanilla ice cream with the white chocolate on top. You've got the chocolate on the bottom. And then you bite in and you've got like this kind of jelly. It kind of tastes like raspberry jam or like Turkish delight.
Yeah. It is really sweet, and I've got a sweet tooth, so you definitely couldn't sit down and polish off a whole block
Yeah.
in a sitting, but
You guys know how normally you can sit down and eat a whole block of chocolate in one sitting, eh?
yeah, is it just us?
Yeah, we've got really orange flavoured chips.
Yeah. So the first one we've got is burger rings. Full on burger flavour. So they're meant to taste like a burger.
Whatever that is.
Really weirdly specific. Like there's a lot of different burgers. Like does it taste like the bun, the patty, the
Yeah.
whole thing? Like I don't really know.
But there's something so accurate about it. It does taste like a burger. When you were little, these used to act as like wedding rings. You know, when you do like fake marriages in the schoolyard, like you'd exchange burger rings as your... If you like it, then you should have put a burger ring on it.
They do taste like burgers. I don't know how they do it.
Like a smoky barbecue flavour
Yeah.
gone burger. And then you've got Twisties, which are another New Zealand classic, and the tagline for these chips is, "It's a straight world without twisties." Really light and crunchy, but so tasty, like very strong flavour.
So this is a pineapple lumps bar. The original pineapple lumps are little rectangle pineapple flavoured lumps covered in chocolate. They're pretty well known, I think, even outside of New Zealand.
Yeah, it's basically like a very chewy yellow candy. I say it's very, very chewy. And it smells like, you know when you have those lollies which are kind of like those little bananas? It's the pineapple version of that.
Yeah. Again, I don't know if this actually tastes like pineapple.
No.
Despite the name.
It's not like sweet and tangy. It's not acidic at all like a pineapple. It's not a citrusy flavour. It's almost like a soft pastel candy version of pineapple. Really good though. Yeah. So the K-Bar, how to describe this? This is also made by Whittaker's, New Zealand, and it is rock hard. Like, I'm sure this has been to blame for many expensive dental bills.
Definitely. That they definitely haven't changed this quality packaging.
Super retro packaging.
Yeah. This is always the issue as well. You can never get all the paper off this thing.
No.
Inevitably end up eating some paper.
You do eat it. It's just part of the bar to eat some paper. If you need to get a filling, you'll soon figure that out with the K-Bar. But I'm pretty sure these are only New Zealand's. The chocolate fish, and this is really classic New Zealand. Like it says, chocolate covered marshmallow fish as Kiwi as. And even the little fish on the packaging have also simultaneously been made into jandals. So you can't get much more of a Kiwi icon than that. So it's a pink marshmallow, and again it's like, why do we like these synthetic flavours? It tastes just like pink candy floss maybe, or...
And why is it a fish? So another Cadbury, but I'm pretty sure Kiwi chocolate bar, is the Perky Nana.
And actually, it's exactly like a chocolate fish, basically, but a little bit more. Whoa, it's quite stringy. Again, it's like it just tastes like those banana lollies.
It does,
but in a chewy kind of stringy format, covered in chocolate. Because why not? All right, these are my favourite. Squiggles.
Yeah.
We've kind of taken the standard biscuit
and run with it.
Yeah, we've gotten quite creative. Crunchy, creamy, hokey pokey flavoured deliciousness. Hokey pokey is like honeycomb, and then you bite into it.
Got like biscuit, then icing, then all covered in chocolate, then some sort of, I don't know what this is, another icing, I guess, on top.
Got little crunchy honeycomb pieces inside, but that yellow like icing that's inside, it's kind of like buttercream icing with a flavour of just honeycomb, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just liquid gold in there.
Yeah. Okay, so we've done Rosie's favourite. Now we're going to do my favourite, Jaffas. These are delicious. Pretty simple, just little balls of chocolate covered in like a thin candy shell, which is orange flavoured.
And they're very hard.
So they're another one that I've heard of mashup. Jaffas and pineapple lumps have come together to make Jaffa lumps.
Jaffa lumps!
Because of course we did that.
That's what they look like on the inside.
One of the most New Zealand things ever is that we have a really steep street in Dunedin, and they have an annual Jaffa race down the street. So They get like, I don't know, 1 million Jaffas and just pour them down the street.
They roast the Jaffas only in New Zealand. And these are the Cookie Bear stripes. It's a very plain, neutral flavoured biscuit with just a really light chocolate layer on the bottom and some chocolate stripes. But it's the way that you eat them, which is quite special.
Yeah.
So they've got a hole in the middle. Another one.
Another food for the finger.
We've made it, unfortunately for us. And after eating all of that junk food, I already feel quite sick. So I don't know how this is gonna go. Cheers. Oh no. Ah, the chili.
Oh, the chili hits
The
after.
chili. Oh, the chili's coming.
Oh, it's... Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going back for more.
I'm going back for more. I won't give up on the first try.
It kind of tastes like old LMP. But for some reason is poisoning your mouth.
It's like, okay, it tastes like normal LMP with a more limey twist, which is quite nice up front, but then it starts to burn you.
My tongue.
LMP, chili and lime, bit different, eh?
No.
No. We hope you enjoyed that little adventure into New Zealand junk food.
We know we did.
We're feeling a little bit sick now.
Yeah.
We're off to the gym and to drink like 3 litres of water. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Bye! Bye.